Greetings from Deal. We're here in the Guild Hall, right next to the poison making table and the general supply merchant here, and we're going to go over something called overseer missions. Overseer missions is kind of like Bitcoin. Nobody really knows what they are, but they're actually a real thing. What you do is you type from the main screen, you type /OV. O is in Ohio, V is in victory, and you get this screen that comes up. It's called Overseer Missions. All right. And you have these 4 tabs at the top called Quests, Agents, Active Quests, and Stats. Okay. And basically, Overseer Missions give you a whole bunch of stuff. They're a way for you to get trade skill items. They're a way to get you to max experience. So that was one thing that both Deal and Annulus were able to use to get them to the maximum regular experience. You don't get any AA from them. And let me just pull up my AA window here. Here's AA. If you notice, I put all my experience into regular AA, and so that the only way that I was able to get regular experience was through these Overseer missions. But Overseer missions are also a way for you to get mercenary AA, and a way for you to get trade skill items. So it's actually pretty nice. You get all kinds of stuff from doing this. So I'm going to go over this. To my understanding, there's definitely a lot more to this than I know. But I just want to go over the active quests that I have. Right now I'm turning them in. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the active quests. Right now I've finished these 5 quests. You can only do 5 at a time. Okay. And basically they involve recruiting agents. These are common agents down here in gray, and then the uncommon are in green. You also get rare agents, and the way that you get them is to get uncommon agents. You convert 3 common agents into an uncommon, and you convert 3 uncommon into a rare. That's how you get better agents, and better agents enable you to do harder quests, and the harder quests give you more reward. So let's just go over the active quests that I have right now. There's recruit workers. This is the most important one. Anytime you can recruit an agent, you want to take that opportunity, because the more agents you have, the more opportunities you have for those conversions. So go ahead and collect that reward, and we're just going to collect a random common worker. Okay, so we just recruited a worker. All right. So now let's look at this quest. We have one quest called Guard the Goods. We're going to preview the reward, and if you see on the left hand side, you can get character experience, and you see I'm at maximum regular experience, so this wouldn't give me anything. I can get mercenary experience, so this gives me alternate advancement just for my mercenary, which is this bar represented down here. You can also get an ornamentation dispenser. I don't think anyone really needs that unless you're really into the art of the game. I don't think most people can live without that. And then there's these Overseer Tetradrachums, which are they're alternate currency. I can show you the merchant that sells you stuff. But I'm going to get mercenary experience, and I just want to show you. So I'm going to click mercenary experience here on the left. Right now I'm at 11.79% into my next mercenary AA. I have 1 point right now. So we're just going to go ahead and claim reward, and we're going to say we want mercenary experience. Claim. That jumped to 24, so 11.9 to 24.5. Not bad. And mercenary AA takes a long time to get. Let's go ahead and go to Goblin Watch, collect that reward, go to Mercenary Experience. We're going to take that 43.86, very significant. This is very, very hard experience to grind. We're going to go ahead and collect the reward for the next one. We're just going to go straight Mercenary Experience with each one of these. Okay, collect that 56, and then hit hook match, collect that reward. Now, if I chose these Overseer Tetradrachums, I would get 500 of these, so I'd get 500 alternate currency. Experience is max, so again, mercenary. Click that again, select 69. So we went from 11.9 to 69, so 50%. So like half an AA we got just by doing these missions. and this is available to everybody. So let's go ahead into alternate currency. Right now, if we look under Overseer Tetradrachms, I have 8,300, so I did claim some of those. And let's see where the merchant is. So to find the merchant, hit map, say find, and let's look up the Overseer Merchant, which is right under the Mercenary Liaison. Overseer Merchant and Mysterious Presence. So click him, and you get a line on the map. And let's just for expeditiousness, let's get out the Snow Bunny and follow the yellow brick road to the Overseer Merchant. So basically, you go into Plains of Knowledge, you take this little ramp up, and we find the guy that will trade Overseer Tetradrachms for items. See what kind of items he has. And yes, you're watching me climb a winding staircase, which is very important. Okay, so just right outside the library, we have the Shade. Dismount. There's the Shade guy. He looks pretty cool. Right click him, and you can see a lot of ornaments. A lot of this is Achenon clockwork chain ornaments. So a lot of chain and cloth and leather and plate ornaments. Ornaments for your weapon. Just ornaments galore. But if you look all the way down here, two things that I see. You have this Token of Resurrection. Let's go ahead and right click that. And this will give you a 96% res. And so basically it revives. It's a 96% res. It costs 22,450 tetradrachms. So that's nice. Definitely good item to get. And if you look over here, there's something called McKinsey's Special Brew, which you can collect these, and instead of running Old Man McKinsey missions, which gives you 1 brew per mission, you can collect these with these /Overseer missions vis-a-vis these tetradrachms. Each one costs 1,900, so I can buy one if I wanted. And when we go back to the merchant, and we're going to go back to Old Man McKinsey here, I'm going to take the quick way down. We're going to just go straight, levitate right over that, go to, I believe, the Eastern Trader Building. Okay, so Eastern Trader Building's over here. There we go. That's east. And when we go to Old Man McKinsey, let's just say, for example, by this point, you should probably have better augmentations than what Old Man McKinsey can sell you. Keep in mind, he's a level like 85 merchant, and right now I'm level 95. But there's still some clickies that are nice. If you go to, let's just click on items, any items, so including items I can't use, and go to the Staff of Forbidden Rites. Right click that. That's a resurrection. It's a 90% clicky stick, so it's a for clerics that don't want to do their epic, they could spend 63 McKinsey brews and get this clicky stick. But not just clerics, but it includes paladins, druids, and shamans. So all priest classes and paladins can get themselves a clicky stick with these McKinsey brews. I believe the Staff of Forbidden Rites also drops off of Vox, but if you don't have a raiding party to kill Vox in an OMM raid, then you have to use brews in order to purchase this item. And with the /Overseer missions, you can collect tetradrachms to buy brews and use the brews to buy this clicky. I think I actually might, if I see fit. I probably won't do this, but my current shield gives me 175 AC. This the best Old Man McKinsey shield gives you 196 AC, and I actually do use a shield when I use certain raid encounters require range DPS. I actually bandolier to the bow, this crappy bow, and the shield would help if I'm summoned, and I'm slightly beefier, and I might be able to mitigate damage if I'm summoned. So yeah, but there's actually very few things that Deal is in the market for, because he's a rogue. He's not a priest class or a cleric or a paladin. But yeah, so Overseer tetradrachms are a thing. if you're looking beyond ornamentation. But and the experience is really starts off quite bad. I'm gonna go back to my my friend here. So the experience starts off, really quite bad. So let's pull up OV again. Alrighty, let's get rid of that token of resurrection. Alright, active quest. So the first thing we should do is recruit. You always want to recruit. And what you want to do is select an agent in the top slot. I can actually start this quest right now without collecting a second, recruiting a second agent for this quest party. But by recruiting a second agent, you maximize your chance of this recruitment mission being successful. So if I select a second agent, this percentage goes from 75 to 80, and by collecting by recruiting a third agent for this mission, this guy, we then go up to 88. So we went from 75% to 88%. The problem is, the more people I have involved in this recruitment mission, the less pool of agents I have available for other missions. But 88 is a pretty good percentage, so I'll take that. Okay, so under active quests, I have these three. I have an emissary, a barkeep, and a wander that's basically recruiting a traveler. Okay, and these are the different types of agents that you have. They're all these different. There's recovery, recruitment, exploration, trade, diplomacy. Right now, I'm in recruitment, research, military. Plunder is one I haven't really trained. So these are different ways that you can gain progress through / overseer missions. Still a lot for me to learn here. Still a lot to learn. These are my agents. And so what I'm going to do now is go under quests and go under common conversion and see. So you see how I have some duplicate agents. So I have 2 blacksmiths, 2 entrancers, 2 marauders, 2 oozes, specialists, and wanderers. So I'm going to do a common conversion. So we're going to take a blacksmith, we're going to take an entrancer, and we're going to take a marauder and convert them. And this is a 100% chance to convert them into an uncommon. It's a 10-second countdown. If we go into recruit travelers, this is a 12-hour timer. So I'm not going to be able to do another recruitment for another 11 hours, 58 minutes. But the common conversion, it's finished right now. And so I just got an agent. I got an uncommon agent. I'm going to do one more. I can't do another common conversion. It won't allow me to. Well, no, I can do another common conversion. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. I'm going to convert this ooze. I'm going to convert the specialist and convert this wanderer. I'm going to do this. Start that quest. So I'm only converting when I have duplicates. When I don't have duplicates, I don't convert. And then once we get this second common conversion, collect the reward for that. Awesome. So now we're going to go under uncommon conversion and look at my available agents. So now I have a duplicate Kimball, and a duplicate uncommon agent literally does you no good. But I have several of these uncommon agents that have different jobs that you can assign them. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I convert an uncommon. Try to convert an uncommon agent to get a rare. This is one of the rare missions that I can do. And so let's go over the missions a little bit. Let's go ahead and try this charmed mission and just look at preview reward. Okay. Again, you want to preview reward. You can see there's character experience, which I'm maxed, tetradrachms, and this collection dispenser. So I'm actually going to look for anything that gives me mercenary experience, because that's what I'm interested in. This looks like a good one, so let's go ahead and which one is this? This one's Bloodbound. Alright, so select agent. So you can see there's this unicorn agent. She's the only one I can assign to this soldier. Okay, so I probably don't want to convert her. I don't want to place her in an uncommon conversion. I want to keep her available for this quest. All right, select agent. Same thing with these guys, right? So I don't want to convert these uncommons, because once I convert them into a rare, they're gone. I won't be able to assign them this quest anymore. And it looks like this quest can only be done with uncommon agents. There's a common agent. So I have a 79% chance. We're going to go ahead and click that. Yep. So I now have 2 active quests, Recruit Travelers, Bloodbound. And again, what I'm doing is I'm just previewing reward, and I'm looking for mercenary experience. And basically you can see how fast this is, just clicking right through. Start that quest. That one is join the dance. Side business, preview reward. Okay, there's no mercenary experience here, so I'm not going to take it. Teaching tricks. There's a mercenary experience. Let's go ahead and select agents. And I just click the one all the way to the left. Probably a better way of doing this. If you know, please tell me. Because, again, it's a lot like Bitcoin. Nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. Charmed, I'm sure. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Best in show, select. Okay, another thing is you can get Seats of Destruction era, Underfoot era, or House of Thule era trade skill items by doing these. So this would include Chronal Resonance Dust, Basilisk parts, Earth Elemental parts, Fairy parts. So you can essentially, these are the items that you're going to get by doing this. So if instead of choosing Overseer Tetradrachums or character experience, you can actually choose trade skill items that you can get. So it's cool because you don't have to go farm them, or you can farm these trade skill items while you're, at work. That's a cool thing is these timers are running. It's account wide, so if there's another character on Deal's account, they're not going to be able to do these missions, but these timers are going to be running when you're logged off, or when you have like a trader, and you suspend the trader and you turn your computer off. These timers continue to run, so you're able to farm XP or farm AA for your mercenary, or farm these trade skill items while you're not online. So that's pretty neat. Again, I'm just going to preview. Okay, this looks nice. Nice juicy quest. Let's take him. Start that. Okay. So there you go. There's 5 quests. Recruiting the Travelers. I have 2 uncommon and then 2 common. And they're all going to give me mercenary AAs. And you saw from the beginning of this video, when I did the initial collection, I was able to get about half an AA. This has gotten a lot better. So when you first start, the amount of XP gain is very low. But as you start getting better and better agents, you're able to do more and more advanced quests. The AA gain and the experience gain is much greater. And you can see I'm already at max experience. What else? Probably a lot I'm not saying. But in terms of introduction, I'm going to leave a couple links in the description below, as well as some other videos that I watched to get started. It's really not that hard. And again, if you don't have time to join a group or to grind experience, this is a great way to do it. I'm actually, although this is my day off, I have to go out and do errands because my significant other has a honey to-do list for me, and so I gotta go get a bunch of stuff done. And so this is my way of doing the grind while I'm not away. Oh, there was one thing I did forget. When you go, this is what I was forgetting. When you go under active quests, you can click finish now. Click that button, and you can actually purchase the completion of this quest for 25 daybreak points. So this kind of opens up the can of worms of, oh my gosh, now you're paying for experience. And so this kind of creates that can of worms of, some players saying, well, it's an MMORPG and you should be playing with a group. But just when you're looking at the reality of the daily life of the people that play this game, and you weigh that against trying to advance your character to a point that they can be competitive raiders or competitive group players. This is a compromise that some of us are willing to make. And again, just because we're making these compromises doesn't mean that we've compromised the character or compromised our play style. It just means we're making decisions along the way that we think are in the best interest of ourselves, or in some cases the best interest of the people we're playing with, i.e. our guild or our group. So I've never cashed in finishing these quests early for Daybreak points. You can also buy agents through the Daybreak store, which I've never done. Some people have. I need to claim in a reward. But when you just look under Overseer, right, you can actually buy agents. You can buy like a 30 pack of I think rare agents. This includes common and uncommon agents. So you can do this if you need workers or if you're short fighters or travelers. There's a starter bundle where you get like a certain number of agents auto granted to you. Again, this might open up a can of worms for some of the purists out there. I've never done this, and just by doing these missions every day, I was at least able to get to maximum experience. And I've been grinding mercenary AAs, and mercenary AAs come very slowly. One thing I will say with my tank merc, a lot of players don't use a tank merc. I do. But the one thing I'll say is under Mercenary, this Furious Wrath, now that I have 5 ranks of Furious Wrath and my tank merc, she generates an additional 10% of hatred for the spells that she casts. I think threat and threat generation is much less of an issue. Now that I have that 10%, I've noticed a significant increase there. So yeah, those AAs, you're going to need them, and like these compromises, something to start thinking about. But yeah, I'm going to put some other links in the description below. I'd like to know your thoughts on /Overseer missions. Do you think they're a good idea? Do you think they're a bad idea? Is there stuff I'm not talking about? I'd really like to know. And with that, I'll just say goodbye to you guys, and I need to get to work. I need to get to work. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.